And there we go. It is I, Cjsgoose, and I am back. I'm just trying to push the buttons as per normal. Can never remember which ones I've got to push. Should be on. Hey, here we are. Right, we're going to carry on getting stuck in this morning. Hopefully, we managed to build ourselves a little bit more. Oh, I thought it was just telling me that the stream was broken. It was telling me it was healthy. Okay. We're having a few issues with the stream, so we're having to use Wi-Fi because somebody broke her Ethernet cable, which is really not helpful. So earlier on, oh, this is handy because the lights have just come on. We built all of this bit about 3 o'clock this morning, and we've tweaked some of this down this side, and then we finished working on, no, we didn't do anything with that, but we did finish working on that bit yesterday. So we're going to start, and I think, oh, hi fish. We'll take this piece that we've done here and work on it on that side so we can really see what it looks like in a U shape where they're connected. So we need to get ourselves some blocks and then we can have a go at doing that. We can put these ones back into here. How I end up with so much junk all the time. So we're going to... I've colour-coded all of these. If you haven't been here before, these are all of the blocks that we're using. Actually, we are not using this one. I decided it looked awful. So we'll pop that one over here for now. I don't want to level it up. I just want to get it out of the way. Did I take out another one? I'm not sure. I think it was just the cobblestone. And I think that is one. No, it just seems pointless, but I just need to. Right, so these are the blocks that we're using, and we're using them in that order. So we've got the darkest right through to the lightest, and then some of these, oh, maybe we should tie some of our sheep. Oh, we really need more sheep. So what we want to do is to put these in order, and I want to kick out some of this other stuff that we don't need. How are our wings? Alright, we're going to keep our wings on us because we need to fix them and we keep getting attacked all the time. Do we need those? Alright, we'll keep them. Yeah, because then I needed them and I didn't have them on me, so we'll keep them. So we just need to make sure we get the correct one. So this is what I did yesterday. Hang on, get that one out of there. And put this one in there. Right, so I did it so I had 4. Why does that one look dark on there? What is that one? Cobble deep space. I haven't put them all on. I thought I made that up. So we're going to pop over here. Oh, I'm going to attempt to swim. Apparently I can't. Oh, and we organised the conduit. So there is a conduit. Hello, can't see nothing. Just telling my nice people where it is. Right, there's a conduit under here. So if I just jab a little hole in here. There it is. Right. So there's a full conduit in there. And then we put some wool on the very bottom. And there's a conduit buried under here. And then they should be in the correct positions to allow us to seamlessly travel without it going out. So this is what we did before. Where's the blackstone? We have not got any blackstone. Hold on. Blackstone was kind of important. Let's get back to that. Actually, we've got a spare shelf box, haven't we? No, we haven't. We could do with just moving these up one. And we are going to have to do another one, aren't we? Why don't we go do another? Trying to think if there was an easy lot of blackstone to get to. Mind you, we've been mining in there, so it's not too bad now. We've got a little mine somewhere. We've not been in there for ages, so I probably can't actually remember where it is. Hello, I just took you out of there. Get out. You can go up there, okay? And then the torch. And go back in the corner. See? All sorted. Now we want to move this one. Otherwise, I'll forget. Okay. That one in there. Hello, hello, please work. One of them. No, it's not even that, is it? Come on. Get it right. That one. And then we want the wall. And then we need to find out what blackstone we've got left. So we need to just go... Did I've taken the rocket down there, haven't I? Hello, can we play? Oh, we're still laggy. I was going to find out why we were lagging. Why are we lagging? I don't know why we were lagging. I was going to check and I've completely forgotten. It was 3 o'clock this morning when I looked. Please forgive me. We had some here. Let's take... Can I get all of that? I was going to find out. Let me just check the setting, the video settings. Maybe they've adjusted themselves? I don't know. I'm just going to get on. Going to do what I need to do, and no. I messed everything up. Let me just hide myself in a little cubby hole somewhere. Just go check these settings and figure out what's going on. We should not be having any issues. Getting very grumpy. Got a few more bits coming in there. I need more sheep. I'm sure we had more blackstone, you know. Sure I had a bunch. I'm just trying to think. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put the screen up for a second. I'm just going to see if I can, the header screen, and just see if I can figure out what's going on. I can keep talking to you while I'm doing it. So if I take the game capture off, and tweak, right, let's do that a minute. And then what more we have on there? Front, okay, right. So I'll just put, oh, we need to, hold on, this is, I just have to leave it like that. It's not brilliant, but I'll just leave it like that for a second. And then I'm just going to quickly shut down Minecraft and just see if I can figure out what is going on, because I completely forgot. It was 3 o'clock this morning when I did the stream, and then it started messing up. No, I don't want to do that. It started messing around and I don't know why. And everything's all in a different place because I've got Windows 11 now. And I've got this new mouse, and it's a different computer, so I'm trying to figure out where everything is, and I keep being confuffled. Everything. Let's just have a look on. Where is it? I'm just going to see if Minecraft needs updating. Says I can just open it and play it, so it wouldn't need updating then. Does my computer need to do a reboot? I can't see that it needs to do a reboot. between the updates. Just see if there's an update that needs to do. Because sometimes if it does an update, or if it needs one, it really messes the computers about. I've noticed that in the past, if Windows needs to do some kind of update, it's doing one of these weird security intelligence things, and it does them 6 times a day. Oh, that was a fast one. The graphics card should be up to date because I did that yesterday. Where's that? Hi. Where do I get into it? Oh, I know. Apps. Oh. Everything just used to do itself. Everything is so technical these days. Should be... You have the latest. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's not the graphics card. I've just rebooted the computer because I shut it down earlier on. Oh, I just have to play with it as it is. I haven't got a clue what else it could be. If it's not Minecraft needing updating, the computer's just done an update, so maybe that was what the problem was. I don't know. Thanks for bearing with me. Thank you for bearing with me. We'll just see if this fixes the problem. If not, we'll just have to go with it. It's not too bad. It's just, I think it's more annoying for me than it is for you. Alright, let's take all this off again. That, and then we have the game here. No, I tell you that I've got the game, that's helpful. Yeah, right, let's see. Let's figure out what's going on. I don't know, it seems a tiny bit smoother actually. I'll find out when we start moving around more. Oh, we'll have a snooze then. Right, let's get on with this. I really want to get this bit done. I think it might be smoother. Could have been this Windows update. I've noticed that they really do mess with my machine. So, the way we did this yesterday is we want tiny little bits of sand, as though sand is being pushed in, but not too much. And we're going to start off with the colours that I would like. So, we move the food. We'll put that in. No, that one in there. So we start off with a little bit of the black, and we're just going to dip and dot them around. And I think if we take the same size area as what we've done here, all the way up, so maybe if we start this side and work our way back to there, and then we can make this whole section fill in. The reason why I'm saying no, the reason I'm saying no is because when I then looked back, I realised that I had a straight line of bits, and that is not what we want. We want them to be spaced out and look as though they've just sort of placed themselves. No, we're still laggy. Don't know what's going on. The odd one. Now the floor, what we're doing with this floor is making it look as though some of what we've imagined is this heap of rocks here used to be on the edge of this cliff, and they had rocks. And they may have left a little bit of debris to the middle as well. So that's why we're putting little bits on the floor, and then it will make the it will make the floor look more interesting as well. So this was never going to be just stone. The stone base, the stone was just the base. Migraine is really messing with my head again. It's very frustrating because I know what I want to say and I just cannot get the words out. And we want to incorporate this as well. Uh-oh, here comes the bad guys. Bye guys. Bad guy. Yeah, so this is nested as well. Even I find it easier to work with one colour at a time when I'm doing something like this. Because then you can kind of see just how much you're putting in. And some of them I had a couple of extra blocks together. So we'll do that. I'm also conscious I don't have a lot of these blocks. So it's because I'm on Wi-Fi. I don't think it's because I'm on Wi-Fi. It doesn't really appear. I was going to do the speed test. I said that earlier, and I said it yesterday. But I didn't either. Play with my brains again. I do scramble my head all the time. Okay, so that's what I want to do for the black wall. I think I might put one here. And then we're going to move on and we're going to put the black stone in. And the problem is I don't have a lot of black stone, and I actually quite like this block. So I'm going to have to get more cooking. Decent amount, but not too much. You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived. It really is just a case of when I'm doing this, I'm just trying to imagine the stuff when I'm painting. When I'm doing it, I'm imagining that you would have a little bit of shadow here and there, and a few darker blocks. So I try to imagine where they would be and what kind of quantity we would have. And then what the spacing would be like between them. So you can see we're going to get these little darker spots, but it's not too full. If you fill that all up with so much of the dark, well then there won't be room to put anything lighter in, and then the whole thing will appear so dark they won't really see what you've done. So it's just like a game really. Place any different blocks in. Colour check. And I could have saved the blocks by not putting the stone in first, but actually I'm finding it's so much easier because I was able to get the shape that I wanted. It's no good for digging. But by the time I sort of notice it, it's really hard for me to check on the stream at the same time. Hi. Bye. Thanks for popping along. It's nice of you to visit me. And then every now and then it's really important that you come back out and you take a look. Sometimes if you do it up in the water like that, it can be really helpful. So we can see that it's quite evenly spaced. There's a couple of longer areas which those two are actually in the same direction, so that's something I pick up on. So these two, that one and that one, have kind of gone in the same direction, but they have done it at an angle coming down, so it could be that that was a seam of that particular block or rock, as we would probably say. So it's not too much of a disaster. Sometimes you can also think that this one's going to be in the back. These ones are going to be sticking out on top. This one's gone inside, if you look. So they'll have blocks around. So then this one will look even more darker because it will appear to be a shadow. So I have all these things sort of going in my head when I'm placing these blocks. I am still having troubles with the controls because this new mouse and this annoying issue with my wrists. But hopefully it's going to ease up and get a bit better. Tall grass is really annoying. Sometimes I sort of I find that odd numbers can work really well, and then I don't know why, but odd numbers seem to work quite well when you're doing something like this. Right, so we've done that. We've done all of the blackstone and all of the wall. Right, so let's move those. So the next one, hold on. The next one is the dark grey wall. Quantities of dark grey wool did we put in? Yeah, quite a bit. So some of these were bigger. Yeah, so I quite often put sort of clumps together, and then I do tend to do odd numbers. Even though we fight sometimes and it feels like a war zone, I still care about us. How do you move on when everything goes wrong? I'm trying to find a way. I don't think we did it with shoes last time. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what we said. I just wanna love you. Really going on with this. So don't just walk away from me. Every time I think I've got this string figured out and fixed, you go away. Or you. Take it as night time. Nearly fix the wings. Once I fix the wings, then I'll switch it back again. Put the chest plate back on because sometimes these drowns get hold of you. They really hurt. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what we said. I can play a little game of cat and mouse with this guy. In a minute he'll die. You can see he's got little particles on him and now he's dying. That's the conduit. sometimes I'll add in new shapes where I've just done that bit. Oh, he died. And then sometimes like this piece I quite like how it's sticking out. So this time I will remove those pieces of stone. And I will place them on the inside instead.
Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what you said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer now before it's over. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Oh.
It's really hard trying to make this look natural. When it is anything but. One of the things that I noticed as well when I was doing this yesterday is it's actually a bit frustrating with these blocks because the wool doesn't have the same texture and they looked quite bland sometimes in comparison to the other blocks. But I think we covered it up well by using some of these leaves that sort of put more texture back in and not taking them out. Put some in there, block there. Hi, squid. Okay, hi. Just a tad close. I'm going to take these ones out. I think they would be better exactly where they are. Sometimes you do things like that and you waste a block. And I could pull it out. And I should pull it out, but I'm not going to. No. Just took that out with it. Hello. I'm always pushing the wrong buttons. Down here. And sometimes I'll actually dig them into the ground as well. Which actually I kind of forgot about yesterday. So we'll do that. That sort of makes it more realistic, I think. Never going to have every block just sticking on. Thank you. So let's add a couple of these, and then sometimes they kind of look more like a shadow as well. No, not there. Silly block. It's definitely the way that I'm controlling the mouse, by the way. Can't really blame the mouse. Just the block. So I've just got another couple over here to add in. Oh, I think it was actually, yeah, I've got cyan terracotta That was the one I had the difficulties with yesterday. Am I out? I am. I needed a couple more. Let's just do those ones and then we've done all of that as well. And actually we could just switch out for those blocks. And I might sleep while we're here. And then we can get rid of this. You're not having my bed, okay? I gave you a bed, you didn't want it. I can't help that. Make it daytime. Just want to keep the phantoms at bay because they'll come in the water and they'll try to kill me, and I don't feel like being continuously under attack. Right. So don't worry about the grasses that we keep removing. We will fix those up and we will have some back in place. One in there, one here, and one block. So we'll put that one here. And there's already one there. Right, so that should be connected all the way from there, all the way across. So we can see now that it's really starting to pull in a little bit more. Hopefully it's going to look like that soon. So then the next one we did was the cobbled deep slate. And then we started to add quite a bit more of that. Sometimes I'll take the blocks away completely. And just call that a spoon. Okay. That's where my head is today, is it? Apparently we're going for a spoon instead of a spade. Don't forget you can chat on here if you want to. Always helps the stream, makes it more interesting. And once we've reached 300 subscribers, then we're going to take on a new project because I need a spider farm. No, I don't need a spider. I need an XP farm. Goodness me, we have a spider farm already. So we do have an XP farm, but it's not. So I have an idea for what I'd like to try. But that's sometimes how it works with me. has any suggestions as to why I'm suddenly experiencing like I really appreciate it. No clue.
I used to party with the monkeys. What can I tell you? It was just for fun. It used to get a little funky, but don't you worry, it was just for fun. Here I go, catch you later. So very nice to meet your neighbor. What can I say? I'm underrated. 1, 2, 3, baby, can't you see?
So originally, when I was doing this yesterday, I was going to make this end darker and then take it all the way over to being lighter. But actually, I quite like how it is. I like that the blocks go all the way through. So I'm just going to take it as I have been. And that's perfectly fine because you can always change your mind. You don't have to do what you set out in the beginning. If your ideas evolve and they change.
I used to pick up all the daisies. What was I thinking? It was just for fun. They used to call me little crazy. I guess you heard me. It was just for fun. And here I go, catch you later. So very nice to meet your neighbor. What can I say? I'm underrated. 1, 2, 3, baby, can't you see? Yeah, I used to bang it on the head drum. I'm sorry, it was just for fun. I used to play a little ping pong. I gotta tell you, it was just for fun. It was just for fun.
Well, I find it hard.
Here I go, catch you later. So very nice to meet your neighbor.
Well,
Can I say I'm underrated?
the way that I'm looking at this is it's like I'm painting. This is exactly what I would do if I was painting. I would start off with a lighter, with this, actually I would start off with a lighter colour. So I paint with gouache, which is similar to watercolour but has much more intense. Graphic artists tend to use it so that when they then produce their works, they're easily reproduced because the colours are so vibrant. And but I was taught it when I was at college, and it's just remained my favourite ever since. And so what we do, or what I do, is you can treat it like a watercolour, but you can paint with it in full pigment as well, so you get this beautiful, strong, intense colour. And when I use it, I start off by filling in my background, the whole of the page, generally, or canvas or whatever it is I'm painting, and then I do a wash, like a watercolour wash in that background, and then I paint over the top of that when that's all done, like 5 seconds, and then that's what I do. I start adding darker colours, and then I'll gradually add lighter colours. And I quite often paint the same piece, same colour I'm working on. But it depends. I don't always. I'm very changeable. You can probably tell by how I do all of this that I'm going to do something and then suddenly I'll do something different instead. It's just how it works, I suppose. It doesn't help that my brain's always tired and confused at the moment with this exhaustion and everything that I've got going on. Exhaustion and stress, they keep telling me, which I can't fix. So I'm hoping to try and start painting again, actually. soon. I've just I still have a commission piece that I have not forgotten about that I need to do. I'm going to try and do it. I've sort of set myself Monday. Let's see how I get on. The trouble is, because of how my head is working, I've just got no creativity properly. I've got it in here, but that's different because I can do a little bit for an hour, and if I'm struggling I can just put it away. But when you're talking about paints and you're talking about something that's important to somebody, you can't just do it wrong. And I just haven't been able to get my head where it needs to be to do it. I've lost all my creativity kind of. I haven't. It's really bizarre. It's like playing the piano. I desperately want to play. Every time I do, I start getting a migraine again. It's just, infuriating. It's like I've lost a piece of me. I really do feel like that at times. I've just lost myself. But Minecraft helps me to find it again, which is really bizarre. You know, it's a computer game, but it helps. No, I didn't want that there. It really helps. No, I didn't want to pull that one out either. I have that block back. Thank you. I don't know where it was. Here. Let's put in some of this over here. So if I just dig out a few holes, then I'll know where I want it to go. No, that's not the right one. It's this one. Trying to take all my gravel back because we hardly got any. I had to go on finding missions to go and get it. Some over here, look. That would make more sense. It'll look nicer when it's got some grass and it looks like it's been there for a while and weathered down. And maybe a couple down here. Right, there we go. Oh, that's a little bit better, I think. And don't forget, we've got all of this to do, and then it'll all start, and then all of this will be filled in as well on that side, so it'll all start blending in and look like it's all been there forever. That's the plan. So then we've got deep slate, and we've discovered that this one is a changeable block. Is it this one? Yeah, look, you place it down one way, if you place it down another it changes, which is absolutely brilliant because it means that every time you place it down it does look slightly different. Oh, you look fancy. I'll take you around here. Where are you playing?
From the moment we held on,
You're trying to get to the llama.
I would cross the sky.
You can't swim, can you? Because
It's only just begun.
oh no, that's get out.
Things to make us
Cover up
all
those blocks.
feel better. What I may have, what I may own.
Oh, I've got another one. They do normally come down in fours. I might have to just pop these ones on their heads because they're going to be annoying. Hi, I'm sorry. I could have probably kept you, but you take too long to capture and you're very annoying. did it before, actually, in my previous world. I had one that had gone underwater, and I managed to name him, left him underwater for ages, and then I went back and captured him, and cured him. That was quite fun. Let's take those two out. We've still got quite a lot of different blocks that we can use, so hi. I don't want you to shoot me. Some other stuff. Okay, where are we? No, I've done a couple. We're on normal. It's fine. So we've just come up to the top. Put some bits in. Oh, for goodness sake. Go up. Did I bring the axe? I did. Remember. Bye. Sometimes I do things like that and it looks like there was a little bit of a rock slide. That's the same block. I've already put a piece in there then. Okay. That's a little bit odd. So let's do something like that.
Where have you gone? I'm missing you lately. You're sitting right there, but so far away. Where do we go? Nobody knows. We'll have to see.
It's a bit of it's tricky because if I do it too much, then suddenly the whole thing is overworked. And I'm very good at overworking things. Right, I just stand here. That bit has got all of that in. That bit's got all of that in, and I think I missed a big chunk in the middle. Let's go back and find the cobble deep statement. The cobble deep statement first. What I did somehow. If it is lagging for you, I'm really sorry, but it's I have no idea why it's doing it. Hello, spider. Oh, how many? Three spikes. It's a little bit excessive, isn't it? There's a way to craft spider webs. Do you know what's really annoying is apparently there was a way to craft spider webs and I did not know. So I could have made myself a whole bunch of spider webs in preparation for one of the tasks that I had at hand. However, I did not know there was such a thing, and then they pulled it out. How to do that? So I can't do that now. Oh, hi dolphins. Thank you for getting in my way. it's just a case of putting in blocks and hoping that they work. Get it right, but if you don't like it, you can always put it out and do it again. Yesterday I was very happy with what we achieved, so I'm hoping that now that we've done it, we can make it happen again. Is working all the way up there, look. I thought they worked closer than that. He keeps dipping in and out of it, I think. Why I think he's being left behind. Oh, hello. Where's my bonus? Stop it! Yeah, okay. Stop attacking as well. He's busy watching the spider. What to see if he caught him. But I think he just keeps dipping in and out of the zone, so we'll just get him. I've only ever seen it work on drowned. I hadn't really seen it work on anything else. Did we use all the copper? Oh, I think we've used all the complete plates. See what's going on here. There's a trident mine there. I'm just going to get him because he's going to attack on me. I did not want the trident. Oh no, Joan, can you just lower down how many tridents that you get? Because where were you? You had a trident waiting. Do more of that when we do this. Too stressed out. Make this more rocky as well, instead of just being a little bit of gravel on the bottom. Right. You can really see where they've got the change between the cobbled and a normal deep slate in sort of this area. Giant now, so I don't think this has got quite a big gap compared to some of this section, but that's okay. something that adds more variety.
I try to turn away, but I just can't stop looking.
Right, so let's go and take these ones back and work out the block for next. I knew there was another block. It was the clay. I was going to use clay, but I changed my mind. A whole lot more here than what I thought. Cobbled. So then these ones are normal. No black stone. There's I need to take some of these back out again in a second, but I just want to tidy these all away. Oh, that's good. We didn't actually use any of the sandstone last time, I completely forgot. I'm just going to put those in there because they go with the sand, and I haven't brought those blocks over properly. Okay, so they can just pop in there as well. And then these ones can just pop back in here. We'll keep the top on us because we need that now. Cobble deep slate. What's this one? And then spruce. I mean leaves. I know what I mean. It is so where did we get to? We got to the there. So it was the cyan, then the tuff, then the gravel, and then the stone. Those we probably don't need very many of them. Let's move those up and across. I think we can just stick them try to move it. Oh, just try. I've got this weird slidey thingy for my wrist as well, but no, that really isn't helping. Where am I? I'm over here.
I found myself in New York City.
Right, let's try and pop in a few of
I
these.
found myself in front of you, but I couldn't
just checked myself and realised that's exactly what I was probably doing. Going to put too many of those blocks in.
We wandered through her crowded streets, but all the while I walked in front of you. Didn't think to look behind. You left me there in New York City.
Just need
You left me and I couldn't see
quite a big gap there. We don't have any
all
blocks.
the holes that you
Like this one
had in me on the streets of New York City.
Right. Now where? Over this way a bit. Yeah, so we've got those. It's really starting to fill in now. Don't leave that one as it is.
We should be chasing after the sun.
Oh, we've got the bad guys back again already.
We would be amazing together as one. Oh, there's no turning back for the both of us. No point of denying the truth. Let go of the past and get stronger. Just believe in the fire between us. Believe in me. Believe in love. Believe in the fire between us. 'Cause it will be so heavenly. Just believe in the fire between us. Believe in the fire between us.
There's the spider. Max was happy to see you. And the sword's happy to see you too. There we go. Bad guys eliminated. Now then, just a few more on here. This one looks like it had its own little
Between us, believe in me, believe in love, believe in the fire between us. 'Cause it will be so heavenly. Just believe in the fire between
Well, one of the things that I don't want to do is cause too many straight lines as well. Feel like it belongs there. Yep. And pop one over here.
the will in our minds. We'll keep them forever. Just believe in the fire between us. Just believe in the
Get the
fire between us.
proportions right, get everything in the right quantity. And then we just get a whole bunch straight off. There we go. I think that one needs to go in. Nearly worked on all of these colours now. So now it's gravel, so we obviously don't need any gravel on the floor. But what we can do is where we've already got some, obviously, that we can build it up a little. How many more blocks do we have after that? 3. Actually, some of these we need to leave as stone. So what we need to think about here is that some of this gravel will have washed in. My sword is sharper than your bow. My sharpest sword is what I was going to say. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and just finish off this section and then we're going to go again. Unless this migraine eases off and allows me to speak properly. Chloe, hello, how are you? Sorry, I was not registering. I'm having a few migraine issues and couldn't get my words out properly again. We are working on, finally, underneath the bridge. So we completed the bridge, that's actually done and finished. So we're working on all of this section now. We did this bit yesterday, I think it was. And so instead of it looking like stone, this is what it will look like. And oh, hi Mr. Creeper. And then this morning I did a really early stream. I put this stone in here and we're decorating it and joining it across the middle of the floor on the ocean so that it will blend through, and then we can get a really good idea what the two pieces are going to look like. And then obviously the rest of it all the way to the cliff, all the way to the top. Okay, so that's the other side. Right, let's finish this bit off. Where was I? I was doing gravel. There's some. So we need some little bits over here then. He just burnt to a crisp. That's what you get for trying to kill me. So then we can add in some extra gravel onto some of this. loosen some of it up as well. And make it look like it's kind of washed in with the tide. Right, that's looking a lot better. It's nearly all in now. It's not gone in too bad actually. I thought it was going to be a lot slower. I think this part has gone in quicker than it took me to build it actually. Right. So that was the gravel. So now we've got a stone, but to be honest, I think with the stone that I've got left in it, I don't think we need any more. We've got too much stone at the top, I think. So we've got andesite now. I don't really like the stone, so no. I'll take some of those out. Oh, that looks loads better down there. That can stay. Hi! Bye, thanks for visiting. Now, what did I do on here? Where's the tough block? Oh, you silly girl. Should have had the tough block in here. Hi Chloe, how are you today? Sorry, I'm having a few issues and I just can't get my head to work properly. I was thinking this needs to go up higher, but it doesn't. We haven't worked out what we want to put on there, so we're just... I know what this is going to be, this whole yellow zone. I have a plan for this. All of that water has to be turned into land. The house needs to go over there where those red bricks are. And I think as long as we just build up this embankment all the way around, once we've built the house, then we can really sort of see how we want to settle it in and what we want to do with the edge. Maybe we'll have a nice little path, little walkway between excuse me, the house and where the ocean meets. I'm not sure. I have visions of what I want to achieve, and then I don't have them completely laid out. No. I'll use a spade to knock out a block. Really not helping having haste on it here. Open your eyes, let's get it done. Take my hand, just follow me. Shadow me, I won. Oh, the sky is on fire. The lake has turned to a golden sun. I'll never get tired. Sorry about the capitals, I do that all the time. I actually write in capitals a lot, and then I'm like, suddenly realise that I'm still writing in capitals when I really need to be writing in lowercase. Or I type in capitals rather. There's a lot of things I use them for. I don't know why, I think it just makes what you're doing clearer. Especially if I need to read something back, but I do prefer cursive writing. So if I'm writing, I'll always use cursive. I hate printing. And that text. Complex.
sun, take my hand, just follow me. Shadow and me are one. Oh, the sky is on fire. The lake has turned to a golden sun. Oh, I'll never get tired. I just wanna dance, just wanna.
Oh, it killed the fishy. Oh, I'm sorry. Did not mean to do that. Oh, there he is. So we'll try and get these last couple of bits in.
The sky is on fire. The lake has turned to a golden sun. Oh, I'll never get tired. Just wanna dance, just wanna.
It's definitely different to what it was. It already feels like it belongs here instead of the stone. But don't forget, the stone was never going to be there. It was always a base. It's always there just to help us to fill out the form, the shape. We know what we're doing, understand how we want it to look. And it's definitely helped work. I'm really trying to finish this, but I don't know if I can actually. My migraine's taken hold quite nastily, and my face is kind of going a bit numb again now. Just try and hold on. I might sort of really slow down with the talking. I'm struggling to form sentences, which is very annoying. You should have them. Oh, I forgot about the music. Maybe if I distract you. Hang on, let me put my headphones on. I always forget. I just work in silence. Oh look, I've got some music. Maybe that will help. It'll help distract me. All of those that are confused now as to why I'd want to listen to music while I have a migraine. I have different types, and so this one is more of a silent migraine, and it's just filling me with utter exhaustion, and I can't form words, can't get them together, and then I try to make a sentence and it comes out backwards. So it's not a painful one, which if it was a painful one, the last thing I'd want is headphones on my head with music blaring out. Oh, we don't want this stone. There we go. We got to go? No, that's fine. Thanks for popping along. It's getting there. Look, we've got, so this is what we're trying to make it look like, and this is where we've got to. I think this morning there was absolutely nothing here like this lot, and then we put the layer of stone in earlier on, so that's all there, look, and then from that we've added in all of this lot, and it's beginning to look like it should have always been here. Just put some of this in. I really like the tough block. I'm really excited to see the new tough blocks that they're going to create. They should be coming out soon. Well, not soon, they're in the new update, aren't they? Got some really interesting decorated blocks with some wavy lines on. I like those. So we've done all of that lot. Now what do we want to do? How did we do this bit before? So we've put all of the different blocks on. So let's, maybe we should put in a couple of bits of the sand. And actually, we brought sandstone this time, which I'd forgotten about before. So we'll put all of these away. Didn't put any of the wool on. Right, we'll take the wool back with us. I don't think I finished with the andesite either. I better just double check that. Hold on. We can take the other bits with us as well, though. Oh, I wanted to see if we can put moss on these under the water. I can't remember. I've got a feeling that we can, but a little bit of and then we want a few of these. And I've got some of the moss already. Let's just sleep. Right, here we go. So we should have used andesite and the grey wool, and I remember using a little bit of the andesite, and then I think I forgot about the tuff. So I don't think we actually have used the andesite or the wool properly. I haven't, have I? There's none coming through here. See, sometimes what happens is if you put a block into here, that completely changes this section. I put some down there, look. But it's not a waste because that face is showing, those faces are showing, and those faces are all showing. So you can still see the blocks that you've covered up, but not in the same way. So I am still here, just struggling to compile words at the moment with a migraine, so just bear with me. I'm just going to keep plugging away at this, and hopefully, I'm hoping that my brain will just reset itself in a minute, but it doesn't feel like it's going to. That's the back.
Here I am on the run now. Been there for way too long. I'm off to chase the sun now. For you know I'll be gone. You were the best actor, but then you looked away. I headed for the back door, no longer parted in your play, in your play. And all the king's horses, and all the king's men, they will try to find me, but they never will. They wondering why.
Right, let's just copy a few of these bits here and there, and then yeah, have a floating block of stuff to come. Like that, and then these, couple down here.
I'm safe here in my nest. The last thing that you hear of me, and I learn from the best. I hear the lonely shadows call out my name tonight. You try to aim your arrow.
Okay, so we've got all of that piece done.
Without a fight.
Oh, just trying to think if I can get this piece done.
And all the king's horses, and all the king's
Do you know what, guys? I'm going to have to leave it at that. I might try and come back on again later if I can. We're doing really well. So this is what we're aiming for. This is where we've got to. We've done it all the way to that end, which is quite far. And it's just the decoration blocks now. And a little bit of this sound. Oh, Octopus King, hello, you're new. Hi, I was just going to come off. I've got a migraine. I have migraines every day. And my brain is not working, so I'm struggling with words at the moment. I'm happy to just show you a bit of what we're doing if you'd like. We are making, well, this world will have a story behind it, but at the moment the goose is just setting herself up. And for some reason I've got some kind of lag going on and I can't fix the issue, so just bear with me a moment. Put them on. This piece that we're working on here, we're joining the river. We're joining all of our items. We've created all of this cliff, nothing was here before. So we've added in all of this down the bottom. So if you look here, we've got this giant platform and it's it's not attached to anything. Hold on, if I go under. So you can see it's not attached to anything at all. And so earlier on we created a stone wall, and then today, just now, we've been adding in all of this area here, and we're going to turn it into a much nicer cliff edge, and this is what we're aiming for. So we've just got to finish it off. We're not quite there, and then we'll have to do the same all the way around there, and all the way, all on the cliff edge, all up the cliff, everything. We've got a lot to do. And hold on 1 sec. I'll get out. I'm going to try and fly, but the stream's really laggy. This is going to be my house, this bit here. Apologies for any lag that's coming through. It's just really, I don't understand what's going on. All of this yellow is going to be, or this blue in this yellow zone, that's all going to be land. There's a big project on there. This is my conservatory, which is based on a real house. Sorry, a real building in Great Yarmouth. We're building sandbanks down here with the wind turbines, which again is based on a location called Scroby Sands. Let's see if this will work. We've got our lifeboat here that is not finished. Nearly all of our projects aren't finished. And we're doing it so it looks like the waves are dispersing. Cliffhanger, yeah. It looks like the waves are dispersing. And the reason for building the cliff is because I built this working lighthouse, and then I realised that there was actually no reason to have a lighthouse here whatsoever. So we've built the cliff and everything else so that we can have a reason to have the cliff, have the lighthouse. Hold on a minute. What is my render distance on? Hold on. My render distance is very high. That could be a problem, why I'm having so much issues. We just change that up. What are we on? Oh, 96 chunks. No wonder I've got lag. Should we just take that back down to about 30? 96 chunks. Okay. Maybe that will solve the laggy issues. I've been playing with it all earlier on and all this morning. Right, hopefully that. Oh look, it's not so laggy. So we've got this really nice cliff coming in here, but it's not going to be stone. It's going to be like we've been building down there. This disappears, look, with the tide, and then it will come back again. Oh, try not to do that. And our lighthouse will work as well. We're going to have. Oh yeah, we can get up here now. I forgot. This is going to be a little lake. We're going to fill all of that in. I haven't done that yet. And then, so these waterfalls are going to leak into there, and then they'll leak outside. And then the lighthouse will come on soon. I'm going to stand here. We'll watch the sunset go down, and we'll watch. We can't do both. Can we do both? Stand on this bit up here. We kind of do both. So no, we can't do both. Yay! Right. So the sunset will go down, and then the lighthouse will come on. You can see the redstone inside, and it uses. I always want to call it a solar panel. It's a daylight sensor. That's the word. And then it will come on automatically once the sun has gone down at some point, and it will work like a lighthouse should. Apologies for the migraine to the words. It reminds you of Banjo-Kazooie. What's Banjo-Kazooie? I don't know what that is. Here we go. Here comes the lighthouse. So it'll actually work in the way that a lighthouse should work, and I really like it. So if I put this back on, the trouble is, well, you have a very short thingy distance, a simulation distance, I think. So we can't actually see it for some reason. I don't know how to. I thought I knew how to change it, but I can't get it to work. So as soon as we go here, it stops. We have to be really close, and it's very frustrating. And then this is our lifeboat shed. Big brain. No, it's not actually, it's just a clock. It's not that hard. We have a little contraption in here, which will, every now and then, and I never hear it actually, and I think this is all to do with its simulation distance again. Every now and then the cacti will grow and it will trigger all of these, whatever they're called. Sorry, my migraine's not allowing me to find words again. Observers, and it will observe the first bit down the bottom and it will ting the bell, which will then make the lights come on and all the bells go off, so it's like the alarm's gone off. We have a ghost bed up here. Well, we did have. We'll see if it's still there. So we've got massive projects to do here. So this is a little bit of our world. This is our immediate area on our home map. So that bit up there is our home, and then we've got, that's the yellow zone I was showing you. We've got these white zones, we've got massive zones all over the place. It's hard to see on here, but basically all of this we've got projects for. There's about 8 I think on there, and then I've got a massive project in the nether and massive project in the end and all sorts. This is inside our lighthouse, and this is our mob farm. And it's just one of those simple, let's have a dark room and the mobs will fall. You can just see a spider up there, I think, coming down. Can you come down so we can see me? There we go, there's a skeleton coming down. Thank you. And then we can go out the back. Oh, this is our little, he just turned up one day. He came through here. And obviously we'd had some of the pillagers go through the other end and die, and he'd picked up this banner, so he is our lighthouse keeper. I really like him, so we managed to capture him. This is round the back. This is going to be the little fishing area. We're going to have a little fishing boat. You can actually fish on here, and then all the stuff will be caught and go back in, and the idea is that they'll go across and send the fish over to the big house. And we've just started to, well, I said we just started, yonks ago, we started to decorate this part, but we've moved on to the other bit. We want to have a little bit of a seam of a red and white going through, which is where they would have mined the blocks to get to there for the lighthouse. I'm a bit slower than a lot of people, but I know what I want to achieve, and I've got so many big plans, it's ridiculous. Down here, where is it? Over here. The reason for building on top of an ocean is quite simply because I wanted to do a guardian and iron farm joined together. So in here, we haven't finished everything yet. Candy get, yeah, it's there's a lovely lighthouse in a place called Cjsgoose, near where I live. It's actually spelt Happisburg if you try to pronounce it, or try to spell it. Happisburgh, but it's pronounced Cjsgoose. We have a lot of words like that here in Norfolk. And so yeah, these are our guardians, and that's what it looks like. Well, the top doesn't look like that, but it's stripy like that, red and white. So I had to do a red and white one. Now sometimes our villagers are asleep, but we should get guardians, not guardians, these are guardians. What are they called? The golems. Sorry, I can't get the words. My brains are really annoying. So sometimes the golems will spawn on there, sometimes they'll spawn on there, but most of the time they spawn on the roof. And there are 120 villagers in here. Actually, while they're asleep, let's just double check that we've managed to get rid of all the bad guys, because we keep getting, had a few issues with them lately. And we don't want to have, we had a couple of extras, and then we've got some, what are they called, the nitwits, and they can break the farm. So we'll just check them. Sometimes it's easier when they're asleep. nitwits are often still awake anyway. But we can't have extra villagers. We need to make sure that we've got the right amount. We needed to come back and double check, so we'll double check while we're here. You a nitwit? No. Got a diamond belt? Oh, of course you're not a nitwit. Nitwit's not going to get one of those. Right, that one's a baby. Okay, right, they're all alright. We get about 400+ ingots an hour in here. So for a bedrock farm, it works really, really well, and it's lovely because it means I can just do, if I want to use iron, I can just use it to my heart's content. Are they free villagers? In what way? I just allow them to roam around and I just trade with them. They haven't been I haven't done anything with them. We will have a proper trading hall. These ones are just there really to produce my iron. I do trade with them sometimes, but not too often. Now this bit, I've still got to finish under here. This is a lush cave and geode that we built, and in here we've built like a little tunnel, like a ceramic pipe coming through to this old building that's upstairs, and it's got holes leaking through, it's got water poking through, and different things, and it was apparently to service the old building that was here that nobody knows what it's about. And we have a geode at one end, so this is an actual geode that we found. And then when we come out, there's a little froggy. We did have a whole bunch of frogs, but we seem to have lost some. Well, most of them. And it loops the whole way around underneath. Here's another froggy. And then, so whilst we were building the, hang on, I'll just hide it a minute. Whilst we were building the iron farm and the guardian farm, we actually came through a geode, and that gave me the idea. So we have been building all of this. So this lush cave wasn't here. We put all of this in, and we put little bits of copper blocks because we were actually in a copper vein as well. So we built this whole thing. Just got to finish it off. But when we were doing it at the time, people started to get a little bit bored that I was doing the same project all the time, so I sort of have several on the go now. This is a slime farm in here. It's a slime chunk, so I've made it look like it might have been an old ballroom or something like that, and it's been taken over. And then the golems and the frogs get them. Thank you. So we've still got to finish a little bit off, but most of it is, oh hang on a minute, we have a door down here to come around top. It's very difficult getting out. I made it all wild and taken over on purpose, but sometimes it makes it a bit tricky to get out. Yeah, so you can see we've still got some wall over there to do, and it's got this old rickety bridge coming in, and so we've got this, there is actually a geode in here, and this is the farm part inside all of this. And then this is what was some kind of old building, but nobody knows why it's here, who lived here, nobody knows anything. And then you've got this nice old little rickety bridge that you can go across. And then it goes all the way down. There's the farm coming through, and there is actually a geode in there. So we extended it and played with it, made it look like it was loads bigger. And again, we might have had a little bit of a floor for this place. We've got a lake in here. You can see the room, the walls need to be finished. So I'm aiming to finish all of these projects before we kind of do more. I speak better than gooder than you. I don't, when I lose my words are driving me crazy when I've got a migraine. Just can't get anything out. Thank you, that's ever so kind. And then down here we have, just to give you an idea of how much iron that we get, I've actually taken a lot of this out. So these are all blocks of iron in there. We've taken out loads. I've got a couple of boxes for back at home. And then, so the idea was that we've got 3 geode that's sort of growing up and then coming out at the top. There's one here as well. That's what we kind of did. And then this is a farm bit in here. And they, the golem's coming in now, look. So that they all fall down here. And then they, another froggy. And then they all go in there. And we get loads of extra loot. So I've just left it. I'm happy to get all different types of mobs. Oh, actually, while we're here, we'll make some prismarine, some more sea lanterns. We need some more of those for the project we're working on. So we just sort of have this little setup here. Is that what I can get? I've got this left in. Oh, there's some more iron. Don't need those. I'll just put these ones back in here. I'll come back and get some later. I've got to pull them all out. I'm stuck. No, not meant to be stuck. Yeah, so that's all of this piece in here. But we've got a lot of projects that we're halfway through or have started and haven't finished. But we will get to them and we will get them all finished. It just takes a little while. And then I haven't got any rings for him, I'm afraid. Gonna have to not have any. I'd like to watch that again, actually. I haven't seen it for a very long time. There will be proper ways to get in and out of everything. I have so many projects, it's ridiculous. I can't tell you. I think I've got at least 2 years worth of projects in my head. Some of them I start writing down, some of them I draw little bits for, and then. But I've been really excited about this world. I know exactly what I want to do. And there's this massive story with this evil wizard that's coming in to take over the world. So this is based on this real building called the Winter Gardens. Again, it's not quite finished because I've run out of copper. There we go. See, I needed to finish it off and bought some, but so yeah. And we've got to have a big chandelier coming down the middle and all sorts of stuff going on in here. And then you can see the guardians falling down. Like they spawn in these streams and then they'll go through. I'm sure there's ways of making it much more efficient, but I'm really happy with it. It gives me exactly what I need. So, and they can spawn on the top there, look, as well. And that's where the golems spawn. Nice to see one, but they're not spawning too quick at the moment. It's not like Java, just keep continuously grabbing however many. I'm a wizard. Aw, thanks. I don't feel like I'm a wizard. When it starts to go together, then as we get more built and we finish projects off, then I'll feel a bit better. So this is based on another real building in my county of Norfolk, where I live. So this will be my house. I'm a little bit greedy, but basically I only know how to build big build, big build. Sorry, that's the migraine. I'm scrambling my head. This is going to be our church. Oh, and oh, it just went up. This here is our little walkway. So there's a place in Cornwall that has a road, and it floods with the tide. So this goes up and down with the tide as well. Oh, there you go. A little piece just went there. And I'm really chuffed about this. It took a huge amount of effort to work it out. So there's massive redstone all under here, and it all works on a daylight sensor, and gradually the whole thing from here all the way across to where it lifts up on the other side, the whole thing goes under water, and so it looks like it's flooding with the tide, but obviously you can't have the tide coming in and out in the game, but you can make it appear that it is, same as the boat. I've made it appear that the waves are moving, but they're not, and I'm not someone for shaders anyway, but I play in Bedrock, so I couldn't do it regardless. You're also greedy. Just see if the piece will move. How far is the sun? Oh, the sun's going down. If you don't mind just hanging on, if we just cross over, we can look at the other bits that we've done. So you can see we're starting to get gaps in here. And then we've been building this little house over here. That's the church warden's house. And we've got 2 villagers over there who are refusing to go in it. So we caught 2 zombie villagers. And you can see that another piece has gone down. That will start going down quicker in a minute as the sun goes down. And we decided that we wanted the church to be on an island. So this church is for this big house, and they used to have that big churches would be in the sort of near on the land that the big houses were, and I really liked that idea here. So, but the problem was this church was actually connected to a huge amount of land, so we've actually dug out a massive area and turned it into a river. I'll fly over there in a second. I'll just finish watching this go down, and then you can see how it works. You can just see one of the pistons in front. But you have to really look for it. There's one right in front of us now. So I'm really chuffed with this, and actually it worked out better than I had hoped. When I built it, I thought the whole thing would go down, and actually that's how it did. When I first built it, it went down in 1, which is what I had planned to do. But then after I'd built it, I somehow did something to it. So the daylight sensor triggers in a particular way that it now goes down in stages, and actually if it was the tide coming in, that's how it would happen, so I prefer it anyway. This is our little house that we built. This is our most recent addition, and we have these silly villagers who decided that they can't go in and out of the door, they can't use any of their items, and they can't attach to any of these beds. I don't understand why. I have no idea how to fix it, so they're just having to live outside, and that's their fault. So we've encased all of this bit in, so that the idea is you have to use the bridge to cross, and you can only access the church during the day because it's now all flooded. And then we've built this little bridge. I was going to pull it all out at one point. Oh, listen to me and the music. Yeah, but I like having the music on. I think it works really well. Because some people do like just having it on in the background. I'm someone who will often have a video on in the background, and I do listen to what the person is saying, but then I home in on the music as well. I just want my streams to be easy for people to listen to. So I really like this idea where you actually come under the cliff. We nearly ripped this whole thing out, but I finally managed to figure it out. So I was really pleased about that. And then just been shot at. Hey! Oh, you're there. Hold on. Right. Right. There you go. Sorry, that's just rude. I was busy talking. This whole piece that we were working on over the other side, we've got to bring it all the way around. Oh, hello. What is going on here? Go away. Go away. Go away. And goodbye. Oh, you've got a trident as well? Tough. I'm nearly dead. That was just harsh, wasn't it? That's rather... I've got wings on, that's why. So we've put these big posts down here, and we've done it all the way around this bit here. I really like this, how it is holding everything up. And this is our traditional sea kelp farm. And then this is where we've been working around here. Oh, that's really nice, thanks. Oh, I'd like to see some of it finished. So this bit here that we were working on, if you can imagine that, but over all of this other bit that I was showing you, and all up the cliff, all the way to the top, I think it's going to look really good. And then, like I said, we've got massive projects to do all over the place. And then if I show you this piece, this is the bit that we had just recently finished. You see all of this here, round here, this was all land. If I told you to just fly up a minute. So all of this bit in the middle here, there was a little river where that yellow line is, about up to there where that conduit is, and to this conduit, that was a river there. But this piece of land, this was joined all the way across and all the way up here, and we've dug out the whole thing and turned it into a river. It took quite a lot of effort, and we don't do TNT duping or anything like that. We just dug it all out by hand, and in fact for quite a lot of it we didn't even have a beacon, so that was quite good. So we had to fight the wither, and we got our first beacon, which was really amazing. So yeah, that's kind of what our world is at the moment, and I'm just trying to finish it all off and make this area look really good. And then once we've done that, then we can start doing all of these other projects, and we'll do a project at a time, but each project is massive, so it's not little. Oh, we've got a little storage area down here, and this is the inside of our church. So we've got pews coming in here, we've got all of these. This is our world that we've explored. It's humongous. And the reason, hang on, if I go up a bit. No, come on, Goose, you know you can't do that. Hello, can I just place a block? Thank you. So this one here is our home map, and this is the one I was showing you on that wall. That little blob there, that's where we are at home. And then our projects are mainly all in here, and there's going to be projects in this one as well. And then the reason our world is so big is because we needed a desert, and that is our nearest desert all the way over there. And then we wanted to find a sniffer egg, and because we'd explored all of this already, we had to go all the way over there, and that goes out about the same amount again over that way. I've just left the maps. I've got to put them all in. So that's why we have so much. I can't even remember where the warden is now. We found a warden. He killed me about 6 billion times. I haven't actually found the ancient city yet. I gave up because I got stuck in a death loop for forever. It's just me. There's nobody on here, just me. Hello, Mr. Creeper. I'm very much a loner. I would like to do something like a server, but I don't. I haven't got time. I have to look after. I'm a carer for my 2 children, and a lot of the times my streams are interrupted by them, which is quite funny. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to give you that. What? Yeah, I do it on my own. What's that? A little bit. I think I build really slowly. I don't see that. Hello, can I move? Thank you. Can I have that back? Why did you throw it all the way over there? Hey? These little guys are helping me out because I've not set this up properly. this is my little storage area. This is going to change, but just for now, I like to be able to access my blocks properly. And we've just moved these down here. This is my little AFK spot. I just hide myself in there all the time. And we've got our lava working here. I use lava for fuel. And we just moved our basalt generator down here. And we've got quite a bit of netherite armor because I went round collecting netherite before the update. But then I forgot I can't actually put any of the trims on because... Oh, and then I can't do the... You have to upgrade, you need the trim, don't you? And I don't like doing the bastions and the bad stuff, so... Yeah. Let's get rid of some of this, and I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll try to just do a little bit more. When my brain's feeling a little bit better, just try and... I would really like to finish this piece off. Oh look, so this is coming back up now. It does seem to be working a lot slower than it was at one point. There it goes, look. So now it comes back up. So Sigma Mind wants to climb. I like all the emojis on there. Let's hope they come true, shall we? So the idea is that I would really love to try to earn some money from this. I'll never, that's not a secret. I'm hoping to, if I could at some point, try to earn some money. But we shall see what happens. My wings are damaged again. We needed, so we've got one more block to put in, I keep forgetting. So we've just added in the andesite, so let's take the andesite back out. We've done that. We've done the gravel. So these are the blocks that we're using here. So we're starting with the black wall, and this is our... We're using all of these to make all of this down here. Our redstone for the bridge is all behind this lot, and I encase everything in wool if I don't want it to be damaged, just to make sure. So we want to add a little bit of sand, so we're adding in some bits like this. So we're going to do that in a second in a couple of places, but we've got some grey wool to add in that I forgot. Migraines are a pain at times, quite literally and figuratively. It's really bothered me today, but I'm feeling a little bit better, so I'll just try and do a little bit more, especially as you've made the effort to come on the stream. Once we reach 300 subscribers, we have another big project to do. We're going to make a new XP farm. We have a triple spider spawner, which we're really lucky that we have, but it's not very quick, and because it's bedrock I can't put the items in my offhand. So we're going to make a quicker XP farm. The way I work is I'm secretive about all of it, basically. I don't like telling you stuff. I like to keep my ideas to myself, and then I'll tell you when we're doing them. And that's quite simply because some of my ideas, I know I'm a really slow builder, and I don't really want other people to take them. I'm not saying that people would, but they might, and then it will look like I'm just copying someone else. So I need my ideas in my head and in my paperwork, and then I'll share them with you when the time is right. One of the things that I have thought of though is if I do get to the point where I can do memberships, I might do that, and then I might produce artwork for each one, each idea, and then when we're going to release the artwork I can then, when we're going to do a project, I can release the artwork and give you an idea of what we're actually trying to do. And then, because I don't like the idea of keeping it just for people who can pay, then after we've started doing the project or we've reached a certain point, then we can release it for everybody else to have a look at. So I've got that that I'm thinking about. But you know, we've got to get to that stage yet. We've got a long way to go, and I might not ever get there, so might not need to worry about it anyway. So we're just going to put in a few of these blocks here. And then just a couple down here to go with them. Okay, we'll put one there. I wasn't putting one there, but we'll put one there. And then we can add in the little bits of sand. So I try to do it in a particular order. So I start from the darkest block. Smart move, and you would steal. Yeah, that's the thing. And I mean, it's not so much that people are stealing the ideas. It's that, I mean, there are people that do that, but there are other people who are just, they might not really think about it, and they might just do an idea. And I do try to be really conscious of, if I've seen an idea, I try not to copy the same thing, but you might be inspired by it and then do something similar. I mean, my Guardian and Iron Farm, I hadn't ever seen that before. But I'm sure that there's a lot of people who could make it far more efficient than what I could. But I'm happy with what I've got. And I think for a Bedrock Iron Farm, to get 400 ingots an hour, I think I get between 400 and 500 ingots an hour. I think that's quite good. So it's nice. If I tell you everything, then you'll be bored. You'll know what I'm going to do. So I like to keep you on edge, keep the suspense going. So let's pop in a couple of these over here. My migraine is still tweaking my head. It's annoying. So and besides, I've got that many ideas. I've literally got two years worth. I might even have more than that, going by how slow I build. Right. So we've done all of the grey. So now what we're going to do is this one. And I've got to imagine that the tide is coming in and pushing the sand in and out of places. So I think I'm going to put just a little tad over here. Now I quite like this yellow terracotta in here. No, I do totally agree. I pick up pennies too. I've always done that. Can I ask, I'm assuming that's as you've said that, you must be from the UK. I like to know where everybody's from. I'm very nosy. I want to do a map at some point to show where all my viewers are from, because they're just from everywhere. It's amazing. And because I stream at different random times, I think that's what helps. Like I was streaming at 3 o'clock this morning because my boy was having trouble sleeping and he stole my bed again. So I got up and thought, let's do a stream instead. so I streamed for about an hour or so this morning. And then I had a little snooze and I came back on. Oh, from the US. They don't have pennies in the US. How do you use that? Is that just a saying that you use over there as well then? As we say, find a penny, pick it up all day long and have good luck. Now I forgot to use this. What time is it in America then? It must be the afternoon, I take it. What time is it here? I don't even know what time is here. No, I've got no clue what time is here. Oh, 11 o'clock nearly. I suppose I should get off the stream in a minute. I just want to finish this one. I actually want to finish something. Right. Now, which way round are we doing these? So we've got these little random dots up here. Ah, right. So now one of the tricks that I've learned is that birchwood is useless for building because I hate it. I absolutely hate birchwood with a passion. However, let's take these out. It is brilliant as sand. I was telling my daughter that the other day. She was not impressed because birch is her favourite block. So, I get into big trouble with my children. No, they're no good. So one of the things that I do though is we don't put them that way around because then you get the wood grain sticking out and that is not something I like. So that one would be okay. This one we want to put in that side. And I normally do the wood ones at the same time. So if you strip the birch, get this in-betweeny colour. Then if we go with the sand, then what we can do is we can put it in front of the blocks where you can see the birch edges and that it's wood, and then it becomes a tone or shade of the sand that you're working on. Oh, I didn't know you had pennies. You have cents, don't you? What? How? Oh, ow, ow, ow! I was busy concentrating on money. You confused me, horrible little manny thing. Horrid. They're horrid. I've been to America twice and I can't remember using pennies. That's just my brain for you. Right, and then so now we can put in some smooth sandstone. And the smooth sandstone is a lighter shade on the sand. We're going to take that out. And we'll take that out. And replace it. No, there. And then we can put a couple down here. Like so. Right, so then that will give us this little sandy area. So that's what we're going to do. But then we need to put all of the decorations on it too. So we'll do each little sandbank first, and then we'll go around and do the rest. So let's put them in the correct order. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't remember. It's been a long time since I went anywhere. My apologies because I completely forgot. So do you say that? Is that a phrase? Do you say the find a penny, pick it up all day long and have good luck, or is that a British thing? The only thing about using the birch is that you do need to remember to strip it, because otherwise it's very strange. And there have been many times where I have forgotten to do that. So just got a little bit of sand peeking through it there. Oh, that's too bulky. Why do I have that like that? Take that out. No, I need that there. That's why I had it. Do that, and then... Oh, ow! Oh, you scared me! Don't scare me like that. It's rude. I had my brain working. I can't do that and fight you at the same time. I literally jumped out of my skin. Very rude, these guys. Right, let's put one of these in. And we can make that taller. And that should... Yeah, that's better. Oh, okay. I can't even remember that being in the film. I've seen that film hundreds of times. I like that film. It's a shame that Olivia Newton-John passed away. I really liked her. Thanks, that's super helpful. Silly blocks. Right, You just do what I want you to do when I want you to do them. And then strip these so we can see what it looks like. I think that would be fine. Another bit of sand over here though, just so I can wrap it up. So basically I'll just carry this on all the way through this little piece that I've done. What I'll do is I'll just do these. You know, I am going to have to go. I was trying to function, but it's not really working. Continue. I don't like leaving blocks, I'm really annoying. What else do we need to do? I do like to do it in the right order, so that's going to cause me a problem. So what I'll do is I might try and come back on again later or tomorrow. I normally try to stream every day. You still use it to this day? Oh, that's really good. There's a scully bone trying to attack me underwater. Go away! I'm busy. A few bones. Yeah, I try to stream every day. I can't give you times, unfortunately, just purely because I'm a carer for my children, and today they're tired and they're snoozing because they're not sleeping very well, and other times it's absolutely crazy. Sometimes my boy will join my streams, and that is hilariously funny, and he'll kill me. He doesn't join in, he talks to me. Oh, so you're going to have to go anyway, so that's useful for me to know that I'm not going to upset you by just disappearing. Thank you so much for joining the stream. It's always really appreciated, and it makes the stream so much better. I think you can see what I'm trying to achieve here now, where that's coming through, and you can just see these little scattering of sand pockets that are going to go through. And yeah, so I'm going to go and have a rest, and then I'll come back and I'll try and do some more. And we're going to get this, once we've got this big horseshoey bit done, I think it will start looking really good, and then we can really see where it's going. Get these little rocks done, figure out what we're going to do here on this edge, because I still haven't figured it out yet. And yeah, I will see you all soon, probably tomorrow. So take care, and I will see you later. Thank you.